Hi, welcome to the Collapse Project. This is a pivotal ninth grade assignment based on the work of Jared Diamond. And he has a thesis that we're going to examine pretty carefully. So I want to guide you to the library resources that will help you be successful in this project. So we're going to start at the high school and we're going to click on the library link, which is on the left-hand side. And then we are going to go to the annex. And the annex is where we post all of our instructional resources for the library. So whether you're doing research in art or in English or in social studies or in family and consumer sciences, you can always click on the annex to find library resources. Once here we have basically it's a grid, and the projects are laid out by quarter and discipline. So right now we are in the third quarter, and we are in social studies, so we are going to look for collapse. You can also find, if you're not finding your project, if it's a grade level based project, we also have a key and it's color coded. So blue is ninth grade, so we have collapse. And most of these are set up the same. The software for this is called Libguides, and it's very tab delineated, so you can see you have your assignment here. And then each teacher has their own tab for their assignment. We have big picture instructions, so when we start a project and we launch it, we tend to really talk about how to approach the research piece of this. You'll also see that we have a reading tab. And I'm going to stop there for this video. We'll pick up where we left off in the next video. But right now, for the big picture, we really want you to do two things: read and think. In this part of this project, all we're having you do is read this work of Jared Diamond. So we're going to click on the reading tab, and you will find on the left all of the chapters by Jared Diamond that you will be assigned one of those chapters, not all of them. You'll be assigned one. So let's say we choose the Anasazi, and then here you have the citation for this text, and you also have the chapter, and you can read through it. You will need to be signed in with your school Gmail account to access it. That is pivotal. If you access with your other email address, your personal email address, we will not grant you permission. It has to be your school Gmail account. There is a chapter reading guide, and that is right here. And so what we want you to do as you read your chapter is we want you to think about how to organize your thinking around the political, economic, social, and environmental factors that may have caused your civilization to either survive or collapse. If you need more information about that, you'll also be watching a TED Talk, which is right here, and there's a citation for that. And you will be reading an op-ed piece by Jared Diamond called "The Ends of the World as We Know Them." So the link to the article is here. And then we have the reading guide for that article is also right here. So you can see we really have packaged all of your reading material into one space. And once you watch the TED Talk and you read the op-ed piece, it will become clear to you that there are really 5 major points that Diamond points to. What are the 5 factors that Diamond says he contributes to the fall of a civilization? So once you've answered that, you're going to have a clear understanding of what those elements are. So we want you to think about that as you complete this graphic organizer. So in this instance, the student said, well, the environmental causes were deforestation, soil erosion, and food shortage. And that environmental group of problems caused economic problems, right? And so there was isolation from other regions because they weren't able to trade, and there's the absence of trade, and again, further food shortages. And those economic problems caused social problems because overpopulation also led to food shortages and then migration. And then those social problems led to political problems where there was a disorganized or conflict within the government, and that led to fighting, and that led to death. So it may seem very oversimplified, but it's that one cause and effect that we're looking for that you really need to focus on. You can see that the organizer provides 6 boxes. The student chose only 4, and that is okay. You should complete at least 4. So here is your copy of that document. So all you need to do once here is create a copy, and then you can make your own. Okay. So back to the annex. This is where you're going to find your resources. I'm going to underscore that all we really want you to do for this part of the project is to read and to think. Once you've done the op-ed and the video and read your chapter, there's a lot of redundancy there, but that's a good thing because that's going to help you really understand the big ideas and also some of the applications as how it applies to the civilization you've been assigned. So you'll understand the big picture of Diamond's thesis, and then you'll see how it translates once you actually look at your civilization. So you'll see it sort of play out almost as a drama. All right, so that's all I want to show you for today. And then we'll have another video when we get to phase 2 of this project. Thank you.